Efron. Zac Efron, gotta look like him. Gotta look like Zac Efron. Summer abs, beach body, gotta look like Zac Efron.
Bro, what are you doing?
Bro, I'm just working out, you know, just trying to get that Zac Efron summer bod, bro.
You do this every day?
Yeah, bro, just been working out like 3 hours a day, just trying to get really shredded and yoked, bro. You know, just want to get those ripped abs and everything, so I'm just trying to work out hella much.
Oh, what does your diet look like?
You know, I eat bananas and protein powder and chicken breast, bro. You know, just the regular stuff. And then pizzas and Kit Kats and stuff like that, bro. You know, just for more calories, because I'm bulking, bro.
You know, dieting is like 80% of the way you're gonna look, right?
I haven't looked at his diet plan, but you know, I just imagine the same thing.
Yo, you should probably check out exactly what Zac Efron eats, because I mean, if you're following his workouts, then you should probably see how he eats, because then you can look the same way.
Damn, really? I should really try his diet plan then.
I'm pretty sure that dude Zep E is making a video, so just go ahead and check it out when it's done. What's up, YouTube? It's Giuseppe here, giving you guys Zac Efron's diet video. Now, before we begin, I just want to tell you guys that diet is literally 80% of how you're gonna look. Now, I have his workout videos linked and listed down below in the description box. There's 3 different ones. You have the chest, triceps, and shoulders, you have back and biceps, and also you have a leg day. Now, you can perform these 3 workouts a week or 6 times a week, but if you're not dieting and you're not supplementing the way you should be, you're not going to see any results. So please understand that in order to look great and in order to feel good and look like how Zac Efron looks, it's really all diet. So now beginning, let's talk about what the hell he ate. So how I'm going to describe exactly what he ate is I'm going to break it up into 3 different groups. I'm going to break it up into the proteins, I'm going to break it up also into the carbohydrates and the fats. So for Zac Efron's diet, in the first phase, I would say it consists roughly from 3,000 to 4,000 calories because he's a hard gainer and it's hard for him to put on size. What most of his foods would contain is protein. Now, there's a list from an interview from him where it has all the proteins that he would have, and from this lean proteins list, this is what's listed as below. He would eat chicken breast, turkey breast, pork loin, egg whites, fish, and steak. But steak would be lean cuts like sirloin. And he would break these up throughout the whole day. So he would have maybe 6 ounces of chicken for lunch or something, and then maybe 8 ounces of steak for dinner, and in the morning he'll probably have like a whole cup of egg whites. And from looking from his Instagram and Twitter and other things like that, it seems like he had a lot of egg whites, that he really supplemented with egg whites. And it makes sense because egg whites have no carbs and are high in protein. So the second category, being carbs, is going to be listed in 2 different categories. One in being whole grains, and the second just being high in fiber. So for whole grains, the only carbs that he would consume is quinoa, brown rice, and oats. Oats like oatmeal or maybe some granola oats like that. And the other types of carbs, which is the high fiber carbs, is just fruit, but he would only have selective amount of fruit, which would just be apples and pears, and then any type of berry of his choosing. And now for the last category, fats, he would have seeds, different types of nuts, and avocados. Now, you actually will probably want to eat a lot more fat than you do carbs when you get more into the actual diet. So I believe that probably for the first 4 weeks, he would eat a lot more brown rice, the quinoa, and the fruits and whatnot in the beginning. But then as he would taper down in his 12-week cut, he would eventually cut out all carbs. So he wouldn't have any of the carbs I listed below, and you would have to supplement just all protein and all fat to get the body that he got. Now, Zac Efron has the money for like top-notch nutritionists and trainers and like that, so we will never know his like legit diet plan, but no diet can be really too unordinary. It's pretty much all the same thing, and from all the postings that he has done on Instagram and then also this interview, you can conclude that a low-carb diet is really what he did do to get very shredded. But just because you're shredded doesn't exactly mean that you have muscle, and that's why I do believe that there was a phase in his cutting diet. Now, his nutritionist also said that they would tamper with his macronutrients every single week, just depending on how Zac Efron looked. Now, macronutrients are really what I listed down below. That's the protein, the carbs, and the fats. So he would taper with those every single week, and that's pretty much every single person who's dieting, as you mess with your macronutrients. So to gain muscle, you're going to have the higher carbs, you know, some high protein, and your fat's probably just going to be regular. But then as you begin to really shed body fat and lose weight, not gain muscle, lose body fat to get cut, that's when the carbs drop, the fat increases, and the protein increases as well. This is gonna start giving you more of a dry look in your body, and you won't be carrying around so much water. And also, you should understand that Zep Efron is able to get hold of the most unprocessed foods. So you wanna try to eat some meats that are very untampered with, you know, that fresh lean meat was just cut and you can go home and cook it yourself. This way, it's not tampered with, it's not processed, it's pretty much as clean as you can get it, as natural as possible. And you can eat as much vegetables as you want throughout the day. Try to keep it green as possible. So broccoli is like literally the best vegetable. Also have some asparagus and other things like that, and you can always add broccoli and asparagus to whatever meal you have just to help fill you up. So Zep Efron's diet is very bland, very boring, and it's not like a big secret. I truly recommend, if you want to get a body like his, is to download an app called MyFitnessPal. And MyFitnessPal, you can track your calories, and I say just to really focus on the macronutrients, which is the protein, carbs, and fats. And to get the best body that you possibly can, try to eat the healthier foods. I'll put the list down below of the protein, the fats, and the carbs that you should be eating that Zep Efron says he had followed. But in the end of the day, we'll never know his exact. Guys, is try to eat as healthy as possible. Understand, if you're going to be bulking and try to gain muscle, you have to eat more carbs. And if you're going to start losing weight, start tapering your carbs down. When you taper your carbs down, increase your protein, increase your fat, so your calories friggin' like 1400 calories or something like that. But I hope this video helps you guys. This was from Men's Fitness Magazine, and also just me looking through his Instagram and other things like that. The dude is shredded, so I do not believe there was a special workout plan that he did to get that body. I believe it was truly just all diet and dedication. If you're consistent with your meals and you eat like this pretty much every single day, you're gonna burn a lot of body fat, and your muscle's gonna hold pretty well if you're supplementing enough protein. So if you're not hitting the protein amount that you should be, which I would say is about a gram per pound of body weight. So if you're 170 pounds, you'll need 170 grams of protein. If you can't hit that with regular foods, that's when I would start supplementing with protein powder. Do not believe that supplements can change your body. Do not believe that supplements are the answer to getting lean or to getting big. Truthfully, supplements are just powdered food, and it's helping you get those nutrients. And if you're trying to lose weight, if you drink a protein shake for 30 grams of protein, that's gonna go, you're gonna drink it, it's gonna go in, and you're not really gonna be full. Versus if you just have 30 grams of like a chicken breast and you get your protein through the chicken breast, you're gonna be much more satisfied. So I say try to stick to foods as much as possible, and only supplement with protein drinks or other special shakes like that, unless you can't hit your nutrients for the day. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, if you want to see anything more from Zep Efron, leave it in the comments down below. Alright, so like this video if you liked it, share with your friends, and you can go ahead and check the list of the foods in the description. If you forget, copy and paste it to your phone, and try to stay consistent with it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Zep out.